And we shoot this thing but like true and poor. Photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Hey, we should wait. What is photosynthesis? What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is what? What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process by which green plants manufacture their own fruits using I don't remember. Old Ghana is 1.1 to change my grades. How? Why? You want me sugar daddy? Hey Hotty gang, what is good, what is bad, what is everything? You see what I'm saying? It's your girl Mhel Dah, and I am back at it again with another banger video. So today's video is going to be a story time. I know you're shouting right now because you are happy. It has been a while since I sat down to film a video, more or less to tell you guys or whatever that is going on in my life. So I'm going to give you guys a juicy story time. Trust me, a juicy one. Today is going to be kind of a WASSCE scammer story time, a WASSCE wahala. I don't know how I'll title it, but then like you should know what it's about. Yes. So I can't be doing a story time just like that. So I do a story time, and I will be doing my makeup as well. Okay, so let's start. If you've not subscribed yet, please make sure to give this video a very huge thumbs up. Make sure to comment down anything, comment down, anticipate, comment down anything in the comment section below, and then share the video, share my video, share my links, everybody, so that the family is going to be huge, the community will be wide. You understand? Yes. Next thing, I say hi. So I'm going to start off by drawing my brows, and after drawing my brows, then we get into it. So I wrote WASSCE last year, somewhere around, I started WASSCE on June, like August 3rd. I started my WASSCE August 3rd. So during that time, the first one we started with was Inter-Science. And we all know the students, before we start WASSCE, we are all eager. We want to get our pour, like we want lager and everything. So we were seriously yearning for lager, you understand? So we're waiting for lager to come as we are all doing our normal thing. So most of my colleagues wrote WASSCE and wrote NOVDEC when we were informed too. Do you understand? Most of my colleagues wrote WASSCE and NOVDEC when we were informed too. We had a fair idea about how the WASSCE is going to be like, and some people performed extremely well during the NOVDEC. So what my colleagues and I did was that we went to ask a certain guy who had like 6 A's, 2 B's doing his NOVDEC paper. 6 A's, 2 B's, so NOVDEC, not WASSCE. 6 A's, 2 B's doing the NOVDEC paper. So when the guy had that grade, we thought that then the guy is a shark, but when we consulted his classmates, they were like, he's not really good, like he's an average student. So if he's an average student, then how come he had that grade? So me, auntie who is eager kokonsa, I went to ask the guy that did he get a pour or something to write his NOVDEC, and he said yes, he got the questions. So I told him we want to get the questions too, so can we also get the questions, like can we pay for the questions or something? And the guy told us that yes, we can pay for it, and it's 100 cedis per paper. Let's call this guy I'm talking about here Fu. Let's call him Fu.
Hey, Fu.
I consulted Fu and I told Fu that my mates and I want to purchase the questions he purchased so that we can also pass our WASSCE with maybe 8 A's, 7 A's and a B, 6 A's, 5 A's, 3 B's. Like we want to perform well in the WASSCE. Do you understand? So we consulted Fu and Fu was like, it's 100 cedis per paper. So we were like, okay, fine, then we are going to come together and then purchase the 100 cedis paper. Do you understand? So we came together and we brought up 400 cedis for our electives. Fu told us that he's going to give us the core subjects for free, and then that sounded like a fair game. Like we're only going to pay 400 cedis instead of 800 cedis. So you're going to get 400 cedis for free, and then 400 cedis, as in 400 cedis for free, and then 400 cedis out of our work. Do you understand? Yeah. So the time was almost up, and we paid. My classmates and I, we contributed the money, and then we came up with the 400 cedis, and we gave it to Fu. So the first paper we wrote was Inter-Science. And I know you all remember what happened at Inter-Science after our Inter-Science paper. In case you've forgotten about how everything happened, I'm giving you a gist of it. This is what happened. Daniel.
This is a letter from the Form 3 to the president. Nana. Then yeah. What you do? You make we solve this book from cover to cover. Cover to cover. Page to page. English, Arabic, everything. Nana. Why? We bore you. You think say we go vote give you. You like that. Hey.
Akufado. Sanchez maximum Akufado. Play fellow. Kwasi also final year. Kwasi final year bele. Me ma so asembeleji. Oso nye tofle.
And then since Fool told us that we wouldn't be paying for the core subjects, like it was fair, and Fool told us that we are going to get the paper like some hours before we start the paper. So assuming we are going to start the paper tomorrow, we are going to get the questions this evening around 8 p.m. Do you understand? So we have like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. up to the next one around 8 or something that we're going to write the paper, and then it sounded like a fair game. So my friends and I accepted, and then we were happily and desperately waiting for Fool to send us the questions. So Fool sent us the science questions. I think we wrote the science on a Monday or something. So on Friday, he sent us questions. Saturday we were there, he changed the questions. Sunday he changed the questions, and the questions were a lot. We didn't even know which one to learn. I remember the first question which came was under photosynthesis, and we shoot this thing but like true and poor. Photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Hey, we should wait. What is photosynthesis? What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is what? What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process by which green plants manufacture their own foods using. Hey, I don't remember.
Like, God.
So we did true and poor about this photosynthesis thing. We learnt everything. I think a night before the day we went to write the paper, another set of questions came. What happens when an eye views an object? And I want to came under castration. That was a great. A lot of questions came. And then, like, since I was tired, I was tired of learning because we didn't even know what was coming. Do you understand? So we did all we could, and the final one which came was the what happens when the eye views an object, and then it felt much like that one was what was coming doing the WASSCE. So we all, I don't know, we were all happy. We went to sit down waiting for the questions to drop, and then we'll write it. Only for us to go and then see that boom, the questions have swelled, like it didn't come.
I did my whoa.
Hey, and you know what the mistake we made too? We learned only the apple. We didn't learn anything else. Only the apple. I don't know if you guys understand. We learned the apple only, nothing else. So when the questions swerved, it was like we are at fault. As in, we can't write anything else because the questions didn't come. Do you understand? So we sadly sat down and wrote everything that was in our head, everything we felt like was right, and we left. So we went, and then we had to come back for our how do you call it? We had to come back to write our practical and the objectives. So as you were waiting to write our practical and the objectives, guys, where's my foundation? Here. So we had to leave the assembly hall to go and prepare for our practical and our objectives. So it was time for us to prepare for our practicals and the objectives. I couldn't even learn because the theory didn't go well. We went to sit down too. We wrote bullshit because I didn't know. I wasn't ready for the paper. I would could have postponed the inter-science paper. So, but what can we do? We don't have any say. We left the hall and we went to blast the guy after the paper that he gave us fake questions. We really telling the boy to give us our money, meaning the rest of the subjects wouldn't come, so she give us our money. He said for all we know, we didn't pay for the core subject, so we should shut up and wait for the electives, and then who are we? So we had to just keep quiet and cope with it. So we kept quiet. The next paper came. This boy gave us questions. The questions flopped. Third paper, and I think that happened throughout the whole WASSCE writing. The only paper which the boy gave us and was genuine was the core maths paper. So We wrote come out, and then that one the questions he gave us was like legit. So after some time, he came to me and then he told me that he had a proposal for me, and I was like, what is it? That was Fu, and Fu told me the man who was supposed to give us the apport said that this year the security was very, very tight, so he couldn't get the questions for us. But he has another offer. That one you tell only 10 people, and I'm part of the 10 selected. So Fu should tell me if I'm interested. He will help us change our grades. This time it's not about getting the questions, it's about changing of grades. And then it's 90 cedis per paper. So if you want to change, let's say, all your 8 subjects, you have to pay 110 cedis. Just imagine. Old Ghana cedis 1.1 to change my grades. How? Why? Where do I work? So we didn't say anything. He only told me, I told him plain at that moment that, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't get that money. Sweetheart, I can't get that money to pay for changing of grade, so I'm not interested. I was like, then if I'm not interested, I shouldn't tell anybody. I said okay. And I went to tell my friend, let's call my friend Influence. I went to tell my friend Influence that this is what Fu came to tell me. So, but I told Fu I'm not interested because I'm scared it might be a scam again. He'll just chop my money. And then he was like, who said Fu had 6 A's, 2 B's in his North deck? I mean, it's legit. He bought the questions, he bought the grade, it's legit. If he gets anchor, he will pay. So I should go and tell Fu that he will do, so that Fu will add him and then he'll pay for it. I said everything. This boy said chin and chin, he'll pay. And I went to tell Fu that I know a friend of mine who, when I tell him he will pay. So can I tell my friend? And Fu was like, if I tell the guy and the guy doesn't pay, I've really worried him. And I was like, oh, the guy will pay. And Fu said okay. And then my friend went to make payment. I think he paid for 4 at the moment. That was, you know, do the multiplication. He made payment and then he started convincing me that I should also make payment because it is legit. He doesn't want to pass or get 8 A's and then I will be getting, let's say, 8 F's. So he begged me that I should go and pay for it. I didn't have money. I tried my possible best to gather a lot of funds to get this thing possible. I think I paid for 2. I'm not really sure. I think, no, 3 at the moment. I paid for 3. So Fu took our numbers and everything, that our index numbers, and then our full name, that the man is asking for us to change our grades for us. Everybody was happy. We were all happy because we knew like at least something good was coming. After we vacated, we went home. Fu was still checking up on me. He'd be like, I should send him my index number again. I should write it boldly on a sheet of paper, and he would tell me, what is going on. The man says this, the man says that. He didn't give us the man's number. He only told us. Do you understand? So we didn't get to hear from the man, but we only hear from the man through Fu. So Fu was just giving us information that the man said this, the man said that, the man said this, the man said that, and then we also bought it. So I think the papers came like somewhere around November. I don't remember the exact date, but it's somewhere around November. Before the paper came, Fu wasn't coming online again. So I was like, hey God, the boy has chopped our money. So we tried to reach Fu, and then we finally got him. And Fu was like, oh, the man said he has done everything. I think after a day before the paper came, Fu said when he calls the man and the man doesn't pick, the man has blocked him or whatever. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we have been scammed. We have been scammed. I went to pay that huge sum of money, which I could have used for something better. And you are here come to tell me that the man doesn't pick up your calls. What? What? You are not serious. So I was just telling you that if he doesn't know and then he makes this man scam me like for real, what I'll do to him is I don't have anything to do. I'm just scaring him off. I was just trying to scare Fu off. So I told him that if you know what is good for him, you better go and refine my money, or he gives me that good grade I'm waiting for. Because if that thing doesn't happen, and what I'll do to him then, the results were in, and then the grade I had, I didn't perform badly, but the grade I had showed that the thing was a scam. And then I also have a part 2, like I was scammed twice with WASSCE. I was scammed twice. The second one is a very huge scamming. So if you want a part 2 of this video, just make sure you comment down you want the part 2. That one is a very huge scam. The story is huge. You're going to be like, oh, like did that actually happen? So just comment down you want a part 2 of the video, and then get this video to 150 likes, 150 views, and then I'm going to do a part 2 of it. 150 views per. I'm not asking for anything huge. 150 views for the mega part 2. Hope you guys understand. Yeah, so Fool took the whole school's money. Fool took the whole school's money, and then he didn't get us any correct sort of questions. And secondly, Fool took my money, my friend and I personally, our monies, and then he couldn't change our grades for us. And that was not all about my scam. And there was a part 2 of my scam story. That one is very huge, and the scam is very big. So if you want a part 2 of this story time, just comment down that I want a part 2 of the story time, and then I'm going to give to you guys. How do I look anyways? Although I know I don't look good, but how do I look? This is my finished look of my makeup because I'm done with my story. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit on the notification bell right here to get updates any single time I post a new video. It is still your girl Mhel Dah once again, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye. Your girl Mhel Dah, and I am back at it again with another banger video. No, let me come again. Hello, what? Hey, Jesus. Forgotten about how everything happened. I'm giving you a gist of it. This is what happened.
You want me